Welcome to Chapter 2 of the Kitty on Wheels podcast. Dear Diary. In the tranquil winter of Chiang Mai, Griffin, a majestic white-silver Maine Coon cat, finds solace sleeping in front of Faye's bedroom door. His luxurious fur, shimmering like frost in the soft light, contrasts with the warm, inviting glow emanating from inside. As the cool breeze of the Chiang Mai winter brushes against his sleek coat, Griffin remains steadfastly on guard, his serene presence a gentle reminder of comfort and calm in the quiet of the night. As Faye stirs awake and opens the door, she is greeted by the unexpected sight of Griffin, the white-silver Maine Coon, lounging contentedly just outside. The sight of the regal cat, sprawled with effortless grace, is a delightful surprise. Faye pauses for a moment, marveling at how Griffin's shimmering fur catches the faint morning light, his serene posture a stark contrast to the bustling anticipation of a new day. The winter chill of Chiang Mai seems to be held at bay by Griffin's warm, majestic presence. As Faye glances around the home, a sense of bewilderment sets in. Water splashes across the floors and drips from surfaces, evidence of Griffin's nocturnal mischief. Faye's head throbs with the onset of a headache, each splatter and puddle a reminder of the chaotic night. Despite Griffin's calm demeanor and the serene beauty of his fur, the mess he has made leaves Faye grappling with both a morning headache and the challenge of cleaning up the watery aftermath. In the crisp morning light, chauffeur Manao arrives at the house to pick up Frida for her day as a pet star. With a professional air and a gentle smile, he greets Faye, who is still grappling with the remnants of Griffin's late-night antics. As Manao prepares to escort Frida to her day of fame, the house seems to buzz with a mix of excitement and chaos, the promise of a glamorous day ahead contrasting sharply with the early morning disorder. Faye, still weary from the chaotic night, approaches chauffeur Manao with a determined expression. "After you drop Frida off at her pet star duties, could you please take Griffin to cat school?" she requests, hoping the training might curb Griffin's playful mischief. Manao, ever accommodating, nods with a reassuring smile. "Of course," he replies. "I'll make sure Griffin gets to his class right after I drop off Frida. Consider it done." With that, he prepares to start the day's errands, leaving Faye to manage the aftermath of the night's adventure. As Griffin, the majestic white-silver Maine Coon, is ushered by chauffeur Manao towards the cat school, he feels a wave of apprehension and reluctance. His usual grace turns into a flurry of discontent as he meows and screeches, protesting the journey. Despite his protests, Manao gently but firmly guides him to the school. Griffin's cries echo his resistance, a symphony of complaints that contrasts sharply with the quiet morning. Even as he is led away, his longing gaze remains fixed on the familiar comforts of home, the idea of cat school far from his heart's desire. While Griffin sits sulking in a corner of the cat school, his eyes wander to a nearby TV, its screen bright with vibrant colors. To his surprise, he sees his sister, Frida, the chubby-tailed hamster, starring in a lively advertisement. Frida's adorable face and fluffy tail are prominently featured, cheerfully promoting a new brand of hamster food. Her presence on the screen, so lively and confident, momentarily distracts Griffin from his discomfort. For a brief moment, he feels a pang of pride mixed with a tinge of envy, watching his sister bask in the spotlight while he endures his own reluctant adventure. At the cat school, Griffin is introduced to his new living arrangement. The teacher leads him to a cozy, sunlit room where several other cats are lounging comfortably. Each cat has their own space but shares a warm, inviting atmosphere. Griffin's new roommate, a sleek and friendly Siamese named Luna, greets him with a curious tilt of her head and a welcoming purr. Though Griffin is still uneasy about his new environment, Luna's friendly demeanor and the soft, purring chorus from the other cats begin to ease his tension. The new surroundings, though unfamiliar, promise companionship and perhaps even a hint of comfort. Griffin, his large silver fur drooping slightly, settles into a quiet corner of the room. He turns to Luna, his golden eyes reflecting a deep sadness. "I appreciate your welcome," Griffin says softly, his voice tinged with melancholy, but I really want to live alone. I'm not used to sharing my space. Luna, sensing his discomfort, gives a gentle nudge and a sympathetic purr, offering silent support. Though the prospect of solitude seems like a distant hope, Luna's kindness provides a small comfort amidst Griffin's loneliness. Luna, with her perceptive eyes and gentle nature, quickly understands that Griffin's reluctance is rooted in homesickness. She approaches him with a soothing purr and sits beside him, her presence warm and reassuring. I get it, Luna says softly, her voice a calming murmur. Being away from home can be really tough. If you need space or just someone to talk to, I'm here for you. Her empathy and understanding are a small solace for Griffin, making the unfamiliar surroundings a little more bearable as he navigates his feelings of longing for home. For their first lesson, the teacher gathers the cats in a sunlit corner of the classroom. Griffin, still adjusting to his new surroundings, follows with a mix of curiosity and apprehension. The lesson is designed to ease the cats into their new routine and build confidence through simple activities. The teacher begins with a game called Find the Treat. She hides small, aromatic treats under various cups placed around the room. This game helps you use your natural instincts and hone your problem-solving skills, she explains. One by one, the cats, including Griffin, sniff and paw at the cups, their tails twitching with anticipation. Griffin, motivated by the promise of treats and some gentle encouragement from the teacher, starts to engage more actively. He uses his keen senses to locate the hidden treats, his earlier sadness momentarily forgotten as he focuses on the task. The teacher praises Griffin's efforts and gently guides him through the game, making sure he feels included and supported. By the end of the lesson, Griffin's demeanor brightens. The playful interaction and the promise of new experiences begin to ease his homesickness, offering a glimmer of hope for his adjustment to the new environment. At lunchtime, the teacher calls all the cats to gather for their meal. Griffin, still adjusting to his new surroundings, follows the others with a mix of curiosity and hesitation. The aroma of the freshly prepared food fills the room, making it hard for even the most homesick cat to ignore. The teacher places bowls of food in front of each cat, ensuring there's a variety to suit different tastes. Griffin hesitates for a moment, eyeing the food with a blend of wariness and hunger. As he takes his first tentative bite, he notices the other cats eating with enthusiasm. The camaraderie around the feeding area starts to draw him in. Luna, his friendly roommate, sits beside him, offering a reassuring nudge and a gentle purr. Griffin, encouraged by her presence, begins to relax. He starts to eat more confidently, his earlier apprehension slowly melting away. The shared meal becomes a moment of connection and comfort, helping Griffin feel a bit more at ease in his new home. In the classroom, the teacher prepares for the second lesson of the day. The cats, including Griffin, gather with a mix of curiosity and anticipation. Today's lesson focuses on socialization and play. The teacher sets up a variety of interactive toys, including feather wands, laser pointers, and puzzle feeders. This lesson helps you develop social skills and bond with your new classmates, she explains. Playing together can also help you feel more comfortable in your new environment. The cats begin to explore the toys, their interest piqued. Griffin, now a bit more accustomed to his surroundings, watches as the other cats engage with the feather wands and pounce on the laser light. Hesitant at first, he gradually joins in, his natural curiosity driving him to interact with the toys. Luna, noticing Griffin's initial hesitation, nudges him towards a puzzle feeder, gently encouraging him to try it out. Griffin, with Luna's support and the teacher's positive reinforcement, starts to play more confidently. He bats at the toys and chases the laser light, his earlier apprehension giving way to genuine enjoyment. The lesson fosters a sense of camaraderie among the cats, with playful interactions and shared laughter filling the room. By the end of the session, Griffin feels more integrated and engaged, his homesickness eased by the new friendships and the joy of play. At dinner time, The teacher prepares a meal for all the cats in the classroom. The room fills with the savory aroma of the food, enticing the cats to gather eagerly. Griffin, now more accustomed to his new environment, follows the other cats to the feeding area with a bit more enthusiasm. The teacher distributes bowls of food, each carefully balanced to meet the dietary needs of the different cats. Griffin takes his place at a bowl, still aware of his surroundings but increasingly comfortable. As he begins to eat, he notices the relaxed atmosphere and the chatter among his new feline friends. Luna sits next to him, offering a friendly nuzzle and a contented purr. Griffin finds himself enjoying the meal more than he expected, the food and the company making the experience pleasant. The camaraderie and the shared routine of mealtime help solidify his sense of belonging. By the time the meal ends, the cats are content and relaxed, their earlier apprehensions replaced with a sense of community. Griffin, now more at ease, savors the feeling of being part of the group, the earlier pangs of homesickness eased by the growing comfort of his new environment. At bedtime, the classroom is dimmed to create a calming atmosphere for the cats. Soft, cozy beds are spread out around the room, each designed to provide comfort and warmth. Griffin and Luna make their way to their designated sleeping area, a plush bed nestled in a quiet corner of the room. Griffin, feeling more at ease after a day of engaging activities and new experiences, settles into the bed with a deep, contented sigh. Luna, ever the supportive roommate, curls up beside him, her soft purring a soothing lullaby. As the room falls into a peaceful silence, Griffin's earlier anxieties begin to melt away. The warmth of Luna's presence and the comfort of the bed create a safe and comforting environment. Griffin snuggles closer, the day's adventures and newfound friendships wrapping around him like a gentle blanket. With Luna by his side and the tranquil ambience of the room, Griffin drifts off to sleep, his dreams filled with a sense of belonging and the promise of new days to come. Paws and whiskers. Griffin.